Hey, it's Chuck here with Milton Daily Homes. We have another great episode today. We have like 14 listings, and there's some hot ones. So let's get right to it. Excited to bring it to you. The first one up is 620 Ferguson, number 104. 279 is the price. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-washroom, and so there's no basement on this one. There's no backyard. It backs onto other townhomes. All you get, there's your front yard, there's the balcony, and that's it. So there's your main floor. Walk upstairs. You got your kitchen, very open concept dining plus living area here. And living looks a little bit small, especially when you've got a couple stools at the breakfast bar. I would say this one here, there's two factors it's going to depend on. Number one is how big is it? Because the Mattamy, closer to 300, maybe 1,400 square feet. Closer to the 270 mark would be like 1,100 square feet. So where does it fit in there? And the other thing is this one has a $46 shared cost. So you want to add that on as being part of your regular cost. So it's not a condo, it's a freehold home. We'll see one more like that in today's list. And so the price of $46 per month when you go over 25 or 35 years, it's about $10,000. So when I look at this one, my mind says $289. So if it's in the midpoint on the size, it's probably priced pretty well. And I think that it's close to the Catholic school. There's some good parks close by. There's a splash pad, all that kind of stuff. So it really is a function of the size that's going to dictate the price. If you want to avoid that shared maintenance cost, you can go buy a Mattamy one. So Dawson Crescent is just over by Bronte, and it's at $289.9. And these ones tend to be very long and narrow. There are some commercial areas around here, so you want to make sure that you're not too close to the train tracks, you're not too close to the commercial stuff. If you are in a good location on Dawson, it's a nice little place to live. And so you got hardwood floors here, and so there's your living room. Then you have a dining room just past here with the kitchen off to the side. Very canary yellow bath or kitchen here, backsplash. And so you've got the same yellow in the dining room, which is not a real great listing color. Stairs upstairs, and then you've got this bed that's kind of funny. It's like two separate beds that have sort of merged into one, so it's very sort of Ward and June Cleaver. But yeah, it's there's the one full bathroom in the house. There's no finished basement here too, and really with these ones, you've got to be in a position where they compare well with some of the other ones for sale. So really for under $300, there's a $80 maintenance fee per year. So the 46 on the other one is per month. This one's per year, so it's $5 or $6 a month. And I think with this, it's not too bad. It's going to get attention because it's under 300 for sure. Now Beard Drive is at 304.9, and it's an Amesbury. It's 1,130 square feet. There's no pictures. Basically what we do know is you walk in, there's one big room plus a kitchen. Upstairs, 3 bedrooms with 1 bathroom, one full bathroom upstairs, and there's a finished basement. There's no air conditioning. So the budget on your air conditioning, if it's 1,130 square feet, you probably need about like a 1 to 1.5 ton air conditioner. And it usually falls, roughly what I say for my budget is whatever the square footage is, times it by 1%, that's how much it's gonna, or sorry, by $1. So if it's 2,200 square feet, it's probably $2,200 for an air conditioner. Okay, so this one here, call it 1,200, maybe even 15 you want to put in the budget for it. Okay, so laminate floors on the main level. And you've got a unique entertainment room downstairs, a rec room with pine walls. Okay, so you've got that finished area, which is probably worth between $5,000 and $10,000. So this one, I think, without seeing pictures, looks pretty fair priced. Now Prosser Circle is $319. You've got the train tracks on this side. You've got dairy on the other side here, and on top of that, this one is sort of over. I don't want to say over upgraded. They've done a lot of upgrades that people don't necessarily pay for, because the target audience for this one is definitely a first-time buyer, and they're more price focused than feature focused. Okay, so let's have a look inside. There's your main level. So when you look where it is, it's right here. And then you've got your upstairs, so you've got great upgrades, granite counter, undermount sink, you've got backsplash, California shutters, nice appliances, pot lights throughout, you've got hardwood, and so this one is definitely decked out. There's no doubt about that. There's the train tracks just over top there, so this is what's directly across the street. So normally these models sell in the low 300s, even sometimes the high twos, and so being at 319, I think they've factored in their upgrades. I think it's going to be tough for them to uh, defend against their locational influences. So I wish them the best of luck. Their home looks very, very nice. Now Gowling Terrace is at 349, and I mentioned before they got to take some stuff out of here. These chairs gotta go. This table, some of the stuff has to go. They've got moldings, they got pot lights, they got some nice floors here. The kitchen, take some stuff out. Now you can see the appliances, the island, all the rest of it too. So I like the fact that it's all laminate floor. There's more laminate upstairs. I like some of the upgrades that they've done. I just find, again, this one's not a huge home. It's a semi-detached 349. I think it's more the staging that's really starting to affect them. So my apologies, it's actually hardwood on the main level. So there's probably laminate upstairs. Now Yates Drive, I don't know what it is about Yates, but there's a guy with like a burnt orange car, and he's got a garage, and he painted his front door all burnt orange. These guys have done like a pea green thing. I don't know what's going on. 359 detached home, awesome price for a detached home. It's not huge, but it even has a little finished area downstairs. So you've got one big open room, living plus dining, kitchen here with the eat-in. So that's your main floor. Then you've got the master, continued with laminate floors, and there's your basement downstairs, couple pot lights and some smaller windows. So there you go. I think all of that together makes for a pretty good deal. Yates is a little bit busy. You got to watch the cars zipping through there. So if you have young kids, something to consider. But I would say this one here has a lot of value for the price. Okay, so Kennedy is the next one up, 374.9, and you walk in off the door here. So Kennedy, the problem I have with it is there's basically a commercial plaza directly across the street. It goes right around like this. So I like it because you can walk to basically, you can get some food or some Starbucks or whatever else. Living room is just basically where the cameraman right there is. You've got hardwood stairs. Kitchen looks a little bit small to me, especially at the 374 mark. It probably has some size in this home. Pot lights, window seat, all the rest of it. No shots of the upstairs, but there's a virtual tour. January 4th is the possession day they're looking for, so I hope you've recovered from your New Year's party on January 4th if you want to move. Yeah, I would say this one is, to me it seems a little bit high, but the bedrooms are a good size, so it's probably closer to the sort of 1,800 square foot range. Yeah, I think the location may be a factor in this one too. Now Frobisher, Old Milton sells really fast. This one went on the weekend, so you need to get a realtor, myself, someone else. You need to get someone on your side to get you in on these ones fast, because when they come out, they just bang, they just go. So 3-bedroom, 2-washroom, 58 by 123 foot lot. You can put some nice hardwood in here too. Blue carpet, not great, but you'd probably upgrade it. Nice kitchen with the appliances, eat-in area, plus the basement. So check out what's inside of this. Boom, there you go, hot tub. So very, very nice stuff. Lots of parking in the driveway here too. So it's a back split design. 374, good price. So someone sold conditional. I don't have the price on it, but it definitely, they move fast. So Rainer Court, 457. It's at Thistle Bay, just over 2,200 square feet, and this one has a great layout. It's a really nice model. 4 big bedrooms plus a laundry upstairs. You've got good main floor level. What I can see in the upgrades here, you've got a dining room with hardwood floor, California shutters on all the windows, which is not cheap. Really beyond that, it's hard to tell. The one upgrade that is sort of a must-do on this one is the 9-foot ceiling, because it really transforms this house. So go have a look, go explore it. And 4th Line's the next one at 469. It's right on the corner of 4th Line and Louis Saint Laurent, right here. Lots of cars here, lots of non-stop, almost 4-way stop, like just cars, cars, cars. So Quincy Corner, 1878 square feet, backsplash, done some work in the kitchen. I think this one has the 8-foot ceiling. There's the basement there, and very sort of man cave-ish. And I don't know, I'm not seeing a lot of upgrades in the house that really warrant that kind of price, and I think the location is going to affect them too. So they probably shot a bit high in my books. January 24th is their ideal closing date. Now Giddings is at 479.8, and so this one to me is definitely a chuck pick. Double car garage, 4-bedroom, 3-washroom. And it's a decent street. You can hear the train tracks from Giddings. You've got the archway, you've got some nice upgrades in your kitchen there. You've got the moldings, the upgraded hood fan. Very, very nice. Big family room, big master bedroom. And at $479, these guys are priced to sell. Absolutely. I like this one. Great looking home. Now Laurier is at $509, so now we dial up the price $30,000. Okay, so Laurier is a little bit busy, but it's not crazy. Okay, so you got crown moldings, tiles on diagonal. You get a nice looking kitchen here too. Again, not a huge amount of difference between the other one at $479. So this one may, just be affected by the competition. So I love when the deck is actually pushed away from the house. I think it looks really, really nice. And a good front appearance too. Weston is at $534, and again, I don't know if there's much difference between this one and Laurier. Weston's a little bit better street. It's over on Milton Trails. Very, very nice upgrades in the kitchen. Be nice to see these cabinets go a little bit higher up. Wine fridge, that's a nice angle there. Granite countertops. So this one, I think they're going to have a bit of a challenge in that sort of 534 range. I'd like to see it a little bit lower. Nice balcony off the second floor there too. Okay, so Coombs Court is at $699. It's a Mattamy home, and it's got a bigger lot, so it's 46 meters on the deepest part, probably on this side, on the forest side. And that's one of the main factors. I've talked about the fact to break 7 in Milton, you need 3 things. Well over 3,000 square feet, which this one is, lots of good upgrades, and you have to have a premium lot, okay? So, or if you're really, really good on one of those, like if you're like 4,000 square feet, that helps too, okay? So the hardwood floors, you can already see the dustiness here too. So it's one of those things, the dark hardwood is in style, but it definitely, you got to sweep it constantly, okay? So big, big rooms in here too. Undermounted sink, they've got the glass cupboards here, moldings, they've done some nice work in that kitchen. Butler's pantry, big family room. Now, the thing about this one, there's some heavy hitters in this range, hunting for a same size home, not with the forest beside, but they have 1,200 square feet finished in the basement. Potts Terrace is a gorgeous home inside. That's our listing. There's a lot of big heavy hitters. Whaley Way is a big, big competitor in this range. So these guys really are in a little hot seat of just listing where there tends to be a lot of stuff going on. So that can help them by comparison, or it can hurt them. And I would say for the most part, it's probably going to hurt them more than it helps them. So that's our list for today. If you have any questions, just reach out. We're here for you, and I'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Milton Daily Homes. Bye for now.